Hey guys, Madcowe here, and today I'm going to be ranting a little bit about this game and the whole pay-to-win thing and microtransactions. Now, if you like games, obviously you wouldn't be watching this, I think, if you didn't. But stick with me a little bit, because I'm going to explain exactly why I was so upset with this game and why I don't think I'll ever play it again unless they had some kind of free servers where no purchases can be made. But let's be real, that will never happen, and it is very unfortunate. Anyway, Vikings, this game, you've probably seen him being talked about everywhere. It's now on ads all over the place, and many people are being sponsored to promote it. And yeah, let's have a look. I'm going to try and explain to you my story with this game and why exactly it sucks so bad. Now, first of all, so this is one of those games where you have all of these fields that you build your stuff, right? Now, the most important building is the palace, and if you notice, in order to upgrade the palace, you need to upgrade the wall, always to the same level as it currently is, and some other random building. Now, the problem with this is what? So, to upgrade the wall, I need to upgrade the forge, and to do this, I need to upgrade the mine. Now, just to upgrade the mine, it would take 10 hours, right? Just like that. And then you do the take 10 hours. Of course, you could use the thingies to skip, but whatever. Anyway, so I started playing this game, and I thought to myself, okay, I'm going to dedicate myself to this game. I'm going to play it well. And I'm going to try and be one of the best players and see how far I can go, right? So another thing that I always did was to train troops. Now, here are the 5 basic troops. This guy is like a spy. This is a level 2 troop. But I basically started with these, and which I now have 0 because obviously I've been attacked as well. Anyway, in order for me to train right now, with the current advancement that I have, I can train like 1,000 troops at a time. Almost 1,000 troops, and it'll take me 3 hours. And this is just for the tier 1 troops. If I were to go with a tier 2 troop, which is the Iron Maiden, it would take me 8 hours. So yeah, as you can already see, it would take exponentially more time. Now, just bear with me here. I know this is a lot of explanation, but I want you to understand why this is such bullshit. Now, here on the military training, in order for me to get more units, for example, in order to unlock the Shield Maiden, I need this at level 2. In order to unlock this, I need this at level 2. To unlock the raiders, I first need the cavalry defense at level 2, and as you can see, just this will take 6 hours. In other words, it'll take a long time for you to get the stronger troops. And that's okay, because supposedly that's what everybody would have to do. Now, another thing is, if you notice, just from level 1 I have 111 attack, about 100 of each, right? The tier 2 troop is almost double. And obviously the tier 6 is even higher, as in you barely stand a chance against higher tier troops. Now, another thing is that when I started up and I was getting all of my troops in place, one thing that you can do as well, you have these resource thingies on the map which you can capture to harvest resources, right? And I was going there, doing everything I could, just gathering resources everywhere, building troops, blah blah blah. And suddenly, one time, I was attacked. I was attacked by a guy which had a whole lot of... I don't know how many he had, but he had a lot of tier 5 troops. And as you can see, at tier 1 I had absolutely no chance against them. Now, this is definitely a crowded area. I then moved to an alliance and I was in the middle of them, blah blah, but whatever. And then, when I checked the report, the guy had attacked me. For example, my village was in another place, but imagine it was here. I was attacked from a guy that was in this position. And when I went to check, there was nothing there, because there's an item in the game that allows you to relocate your town to another place. So what people do is imagine that imagine that this player here, imagine that I am like on the other side of the map and I want to attack this player. I could just click here, click relocation, I would go there, I would completely destroy the town, move back out, and he would never know where I even was. No chance to track me. Now, this obviously was very upsetting because I lost all of my troops. I had like 15,000 troops that I had been accumulating over 2 weeks. And because of that, I lost all of them. I was a bit annoyed, but I decided, okay, I'll rebuild. I'll try to do this again. I decided to join this alliance here, which I'm now not part of. So yeah, I joined this alliance, which I'm now not part of. I told to them, look, I want to be a good player at this game, I want to join you guys. And they accepted me, I came here and everything, and I was still trying to rebuild again. Now, the thing is, these shields here protect you from attacks, which I then had to do that because there was a guy that didn't like our lives, blah blah blah. But whatever, I understand the dynamics. Stronger players will attack the weaker players to get resources. That's fine, that's normal. Although it was still very annoying that when I was, for example, on one of these camps getting resources, those weren't protected. So if the guy wanted to attack those resources, he would absolutely destroy me. I would lose all of my troops, I would need to rebuild all of my troops again, and that was annoying. But the thing is, that is not why I was so very upset with the game. The thing that upsets me the most is that one day I was talking to the clan leader, and I asked him, hey, how long have you been playing this game? And he told me that he had been playing the game since the server opened. The thing that shocked me was, he said, I think this was on February, and he said on the 7th of this month. And I was like, wait, so you mean to tell me that I have been playing this game nearly from the beginning, and you are already at the palace on level 24, and I'm still at 11? Because that time I had been playing for like 20 days, doing everything that I could to evolve the palace. And he was double my level. And if you remember, to upgrade the palace, you need to upgrade all this huge chain of buildings in order to get there. See, for example, this hero abode, I now did it at level 12, but since I never needed it, it's still at 8. And that just completely destroys all the chances of me ever getting anywhere on this game if I didn't pay. Because the other thing is, one time I had one of these, they call it lucrative offers, which one of them, basically you would have to pay $5, you would get all of this gold, and I got 87,000 because I joined that huge alliance, and they would complete all of the these events that if you, for example, if you get this amount of influence, you will get gold bonuses and blah blah blah. And they only get 80,000 because of that. But with just $5, I would be able to get all of this gold, as in 76,000 gold, which is almost 10 times as much as I currently have. And on this case, you get all of these VIP points, but on that particular pack, you had like 40 items, and between those items, you could just buy 20,000 troops of tier 5. So again, this game is okay. I was actually having fun with it. No problem with the mechanics there, and higher players attacking lower players, that's part of every game. But the minute I figured out that just the fact that I didn't pay will make it literally impossible for me to ever get anywhere, that just fucking sucks. Seriously, if I was the best player in the world at this game, and I played it non-stop for 3 months, and then you were to suddenly join and just pay $5, you would completely destroy me. I would have no chance on ever getting back to you. So yeah, this is my rant. Again, I know that developers need to make money somehow, that's fine. I still don't really agree with microtransactions that give you an edge, especially that big of an edge. But when a game is just outright pay to win, that's just bullshit. I mean, if you like the game, by any means play it. But I just want you to know that if you don't want to spend any money on it, don't ever expect to get anywhere. I might maybe play it again in the future if, as I said, they ever add a server that you cannot make any purchases and everybody is on equal ground. But reality is that I seriously doubt that will ever happen. So, yeah, fuck microtransactions and fuck pay to win even more. I would understand if maybe with a little bit of money you get like a tiny boost, I don't know, maybe you can get like 10% more resources for a while, or maybe, you know, you can train troops a bit faster, you know, just a little bit, nothing that a good player couldn't counter with, but to just outright give you troops at tier 5 that you would need to unlock every single thing here. Every single thing here. In order to even... Yeah, I think this one is the level 5. Yeah, and you would need to have a 23... Yeah, exactly. This would take forever for you to unlock. Or you can just pay $5 from the moment the server starts and just absolutely destroy everybody because nobody will ever have a chance. So yeah, thank you for watching this rant. If you stayed until the end, wow, you really hate microtransactions and pay to win, or really liked what I was saying for some reason, or maybe you also played this game and are annoyed at it. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe and like the video. Tell me what are the most horrible examples of pay to win you've seen. And yes, we all know those about EA, but if you've ever experienced something like this, I'd like to hear it on the comments below. I hope you have a great day. I hope this kind of mentality on games goes away anytime soon. But yeah, thank you for watching anyway. Have a good night, day, morning, whatever.